All right, looks like it worked. I'm happy with that. I'm happy. Let's load where we were at the lodge. There was so much more to do. So much more.
Absolutely, Sarah. I've never regretted the decision.
I'm glad to hear it. You could have done just about anything, so it's important to me that you feel valued here.
It's not always easy, but I just remind myself that if it weren't for you and for Constellation, I'd have no idea that any of this was going on.
Hmm.
Yeah, what is it?
I want to talk to
As
her.
much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then. That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now.
It
I
is.
guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us. Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Well, right now, nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition, I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right?
She's not wrong.
Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep. Okay, let's take a look.
Oh, look at that. That's really nicely uh rolled up. And then a carapace to one of those trilobites that I sat there and found the other day.
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something, an energy surge, some other phenomenon. There might be a reasonable explanation. I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure.
True, very,
okay.
very good.
Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
See,
right,
we'll
if we're
get that,
this,
skip
what
that,
you perceived as light.
that. I want to know what Barrett said he saw.
He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't. Sure, I'm not trying to suggest otherwise. I wasn't there when it happened. I'm just thinking it through. It's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared.
So it comes back to
We're
the same
all in this
conversation.
together now, right?
Yes.
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
I'm sure he's watching.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. Following Null as she stands here and continues to look at the artifact.
To Vladimir recently, face to face, I mean.
Huh. Guess it's been a while. Why?
Oh, I just don't know how he does it. Up there all alone for so long.
Some people love that kind of space. Pun intended.
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this.
No.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else.
You kind of
You
are.
matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
I like you, Mateo.
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust? I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something.
Walter, you don't have
I don't
to
think
answer
that's a
this,
coincidence.
but I was wondering something.
Did it feel like it was
You
trying to
don't
tell
seem
you
to spend
something?
much time
I don't want to necessarily use the
How is that
words
not a problem?
divine revelation, but
That is a rather
you know,
question.
if the label fits.
How indulgent. I have been informed that when I am home, I remain preoccupied with Constellation's work, which renders
It has to
me
be, right?
cankerous.
All of this is connected.
My
We just
wife
need to
has
figure
ever
out how and why.
It is best
We're
if
gonna
I
get to the
dedicate
bottom of
my
this.
time to
We
our
just need
business.
more data, which means more artifacts.
True.
Huh. Well, if it works for you.
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation.
You see.
So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation. Take care of yourself.
I don't want to talk to Walter. He was mean to me.
Yeah? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Oh, let's do it. Let's get to work.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
I'm
Felt
excited.
the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry. We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood? Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
It does sound like she's saying she doesn't care if I steal, but I'm assuming she's saying I don't care how you conduct yourself personally, as long as it's not trouble.
You are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
The quarters I didn't get to see? Okay. That was a cool door, actually. Time to do exploring. See what is out there. Where am I going? Run, lady! Oh, wait. I remember. I don't know what the... There's no difference in this. It's the exact same. No difference. Still gonna wear it. Constellation pack. Ooh, notes. Rhapsody on Windy Night. The lamp hummed, regard the moon. La lune ne garde aucun racone. I don't know. Sue me. She winks a feeble eye. She smiles into corners. She smooths the hair of the grass. The moon has lost her memory. A washed-out smallpox cracks her face. Her hand twists a proper rose. That smells of dust and old cologne. She is alone, with all the old nocturnal smells that cross across her brain. Okay. Also, I am almost like entirely overweight. I'm at 119 of 135. So if I'm understanding this right... Okay, so... Okay, so it's just a slight boost pack, okay. Where am I going? You didn't tell me where I was going, lady. For all I know, I could be going into an ambush.
The package has been returned.
Whoops.
We have company. Good day, ma'am.
I guess I could take off my helmet.
Do each of you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy?
I do.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et Ultra.
Pretty decent. Pretty decent.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship? Excellent. Just need to do a little paperwork. An orientation on the UC, and knock out an exam, and a probationary mission. We need to know you'll be able to hack it out there after all. Do well. You'll be out there keeping the peace in no time.
Don't forget, John. I need him back after you wrap him in that fancy get-up of yours.
No worries, Sarah. I'm not forgetting about you or our little business afterwards. Promise. First things first, head down to the orientation hall. Get signed up at the registration terminal. System will walk you through the rest. Oh, and if you got a bounty, well, you're gonna have to make things right with the UC before we'll let you join. But if you've got any questions, I can get you sorted.
Nope. I know I'm supposed to do the other mission first, but I really want to join the Vanguard, okay? Super et ultra. How do I make this one? There we go. Don't worry, Sarah. I'll be back. That's a lot of buttons on there. Pretty nice that you could just sign up to join the military just so easily.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
Oh no, that's a cool door. Is that Earth? Yay, that's Earth. Can you spin it so I can see North America? Spin it so I can see my state. Fine.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace.
Yes.
But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The result of the Centaurus Proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
Is there other buttons I have to hit? Oh, this button.
It was only in 2230 that the faction known as House Varun first made contact with the rest of the settled systems. Founded by the passengers of a colony ship that had left New Atlantis and disappeared 4 decades earlier, House Varun was a faction unlike any other. A theocracy dedicated wholly to the beliefs of its isolationist founder, Janan Varun. House Varun initially made overtures of peace towards the rest of the settled systems. They claimed their only intention was to spread the word of their god, the Great Serpent. But none could have guessed that this worship might take the form of a bloody war, the Serpent's Crusade.
Alright.
The Freestar Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Freestar Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
This is all sound like I'm going to stop right here real quick. This all sounds a lot like propaganda. It's like, oh, all we did was put a medical space station up above their planet. That shouldn't have been any cause for concern. It's like, I feel like if a bunch of aliens came by Earth and put a giant space station in orbit of Earth and said, don't worry, it's just for medical purposes, I'm fairly certain not a single country on this planet would at any point be okay with that. So I can understand why they would say, we don't want you having a medical space station or a medical space station above us. I can see that. I can understand it. Do I have to... I do not have to interact with that. Okay.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade.
Nice.
Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir, Jarek, that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Okay. I can kind of see where that's going towards. Conflict among the stars.
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
The colony war was a horrible conflict that irreparably wounded the settled systems. There were times I felt that it would never end.
I'm not so sure that that's not entirely the whole story. I feel like there's something more to that.
Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nira. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nira remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war. In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
Got anything to say about that?
4 of my last science papers have been on terramorphs.
Oh god, I have to fight something that looks like that? Oh, shoot. I mean, okay, if you say so, I can do that. Is there anything over? Aha! The armistice?
After the devastation wrought by the Colony War, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty.
Let me guess, given death?
Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions,
Yep.
bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
I was a strong supporter of the armistice. All of the terrible weapons that both sides used against one another. It had to end.
Had to end, yes, but what side was the person that did it? Like, who instigated the fight? That's the big question. Who was the one that really started it all?
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
Okay. It's a nice ship.
No one is born a United Colonies citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems.
Yep.
By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Okay. Ooh. I like the look of these ships. These all look nice.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
What do you mean? Get in here and help me, woman. I'm gonna need a gunner.
This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
Not sure why my... Okay, that's weird. My guns don't work. There we go. Don't know why my stuff wasn't working. That was weird.
Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active.
Out. Don't you hit me. Where are you?
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
Don't know what I'm shooting at over here.
Active.
Oh, hang on.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator match to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
I'll go ahead and leave. I mean, I could absolutely just stay and keep decimating, but...
Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
Did I, not say I wanted out?
Shutting down.
I beat enough to win. That's all I needed. Please and thank you. No more.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed.
Thank you,
You
thank
can
you.
head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
Nah. Look at all these buttons. Cause I'm having a good time. I don't want to stop at all. Yup, just end up right behind this guy's desk. Alright.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first? Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did?
Perfect.
I like the fire, applicant. Let's get into it. So, looking at the data, checked out a few of the murals. Good. A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? All right, clear tier 3. We try to set a high bar, so that's no small feat. Nice work.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Better than your average lab rat or diplomat, but pretty standard for folks going out into combat.
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
Yes.
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed? Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Alright. Let's do it. You're not gonna have me shoot some peasant, are you? I mean, I'll do it, but like, I'm not gonna feel comfortable about it, of course.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star of stars. Then the day is truly blessed, because for a moment, I wasn't sure if you were real or just another hallucination. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be. I know, right? And you can try to fight destiny, but you probably aren't going to win. Although, if I'm being honest, I'd wager you could beat just about anything, even theoretical concepts. But why would you, in this case? Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way. You won't be disappointed.
There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I'm just kind of famous, you know.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy?
I do.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? That's the spirit.
Let's do it.
Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
Supra et Ultra. That's right. Let's do it. Oh, I just clambered. Wow, this guy's in some trouble if he's needing to talk to a lawyer. Spaceport, here I come. I mean, this is literally just Fallout 4 in space, but I'm enjoying it.
Most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the nat. Ah, I've always liked that statue. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Then we could probably make
what
one.
the artist was trying to represent.
Wings of an angel, probably.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Well, no, why would they? Coming in hot. Someone somewhere is. There's another one. Okay, let's go. Give me my ship, give me my stuff, let's do it.
Shocked she managed to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herath, pleasure to be working with you.
It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite.
In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there.
My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there.
Can I borrow one or two of them?
So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out?
No.
Then I won't keep you.
Make us look good out there, recruit.
I won't let you down. My ship all the way over there? Well, then what's this ship? I stopped. You don't got time. I'm going now, buddy. You better just get on the ship and sit there and just come with me. Clean them out on the go, you know.
Whenever I'm lost, I think, what would you do in my shoes? Not literally, though. I've got small feet.
Don't worry. Your awkwardness will be forgiven.
Dust off complete.
Get out of the way! Someone's gonna have to explain to that poor person's family that they just got blasted by jettison fire.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
Yep, everything here looks okay. Just absolute fire raining down on them. My god. What do you tell that poor person's family? Tau Ceti.
Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place.
See, I would like to be able to actually fly to the planet, but I know they're not gonna let you. So, let's see. Star map. I can land here, though, can I? Spacers, huh? Okay, well, I'll kill them when I see them.
Let's put this bird on the ground.
Don't tell me what to do.
This planet, an abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
Oh no, but if I could have this ship, that would be fantastic. But it does look to me that people did die. Pirates, I would assume.
Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
Don't get your hopes up. I'm pretty certain this is Crimson Fleet. Okay, let's see. Where are we heading? Down over this way? Okay, I could do that. Oh, this is a big drop. Okay, you're right. Not Crimson Fleet. Way more dangerous.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
I don't know who that is, but I have a feeling she has our best interests in mind. We should do what she says.
It's a terramorph. 100% confident it's a terramorph. A big one, too. Where are you? Oh, did I? I passed, yep. Sorry. My bad. Hey there. So what happened?
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll. Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I can't believe that a terramorph did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories, but to see the decimation firsthand...
I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse.
Alright, easy enough.
But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools.
Alright. Do you need medical equipment? I have medical equipment for you.
Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
If you need a medical kit, I have medical supplies. I will help you. Let me help you. I feel like she's not gonna let me help her. Power reset is required.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and
and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Oh, hello? I wish
Seeing
I'd
a
found
meat
this earlier.
packing facility
You
from the
notice those
inside
sensors around the
is
facility?
starting to make me feel
Part of a
like I should
livestock
switch
tracking
to becoming
system.
a vegetarian.
Should let you keep tabs on how close the Terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
Where's this at? 183.5. Okay, got it.
Tracker's reading green. And what's that sound?
The security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
Found it. Found them.
Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes, they're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the Terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
What do you mean? Okay, well, where's the thing I'm looking for?
Additional power input required.
Okay. Help!
Take him down.
Oh, I can get in here. I need that over there. Okay. Is it stuck inside? I feel like it's stuck inside still. Hang on. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Hold, please. Stop that. No, stop it! Don't do it. Ow. Is he actually getting loose? You're gonna roar again, aren't you? Thank God for broken game mechanics.
It's a miracle we were able to bring that thing down. At least we avenged the deaths at the colony.
Take that, Terramorph! If you didn't get stuck in here, I would have had a lot easier of a time. Man, that thing caused quite a lot of damage. An Ankylosaurus, huh? That's an actual real-life dinosaur, by the way. Again, thank God for broken game mechanics. I would say probably make it where it can't go into buildings, so that way that doesn't happen again. I know for the sake of the game it has to be able to go inside, but I think for this particular part, prevent it from doing that. I didn't even need your turrets because it got stuck.
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or...
I killed it.
Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above! You just flatlined a Terramorph!
Alone.
Oh, yeah. Taken care of. No big deal. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
Uh-huh, yeah.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
I have a feeling Freestar Collective is involved in that. Again, you look like you're hurt, and if you need medical assistance, I've got medicine. I am more than happy to help you. Please, let me help you. Everyone else here doesn't look like they
Have anything valuable?
Everyone else here looks like they didn't have so much of a fun time with it as I did.
Older model. Alright, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics? Nothing. Maybe a flag scan? No. Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this Terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But Terramorphs? They're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, Terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible.
But not impossible.
We're either looking at a truly strange murder, or a faster type of Terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one. You're right. We just need more information first.
Correct.
Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of Terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person.
Don't say Barrett, don't say Barrett, don't say Barrett, don't say Barrett.
What would you say to delivering this to him for me? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that Terramorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sinan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name.
Right.
Oh, you don't understand what a weight off my shoulders that is. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis for this thing. Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. A bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here. It's not a lot, but you've definitely earned it. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
All right. Yeah, I kind of feel like I cheated that a little bit by having it stuck in the building, but I was definitely not gonna go. I was definitely not gonna go running down through some alleys and try to keep pace with it. Can't I just take this bigger ship? It looks like this one's in good order. Bigger than mine. Oh, the hatch is actually down. Can I actually get in it? Aw. I feel like this is where the Terramorph came from, not gonna lie. I didn't scan the Terramorph.
That was fun. Now what?
Do you need anything? Your clothes, your boots polished, your mirror shined.
Come on, get in, get in, get in. Get in! Fine. You don't belong in here anyways, I guess. Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. It just brings me, like, super close to the area. Sweet. He's gonna be like, what took you so long? And I'll be like, there was a terramorph. He's gonna be like, what do you mean there was a terramorph?
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready. A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
They did.
A gene tag? Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens. Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special? I see. This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of. I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
Okay.
I'll handle things with the brass. Right. Got so wound up bringing you on board, I almost forgot.
Don't forget, you said you wouldn't.
No, I haven't. Come on, John. Let's hear it, before you try to convince him to join the Marines.
Too late, already did it.
All right. Here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols. Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
Good luck out there, Vanguard.
Well, we have to go to Mars anyways, so that's where we're heading. Well, I wouldn't know what to really say about it. I mean, we're heading to Mars either way to get that sample to Dr. Walker and to sit there and talk to Morora or whatever his name is. Oh my god, lady. God Lose some weight. You too, Chubby. Yeah, that one person was definitely not being safe about it either.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding.
Let's see. You there, my
Hey,
buddy.
what can I do for you? Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always buying. Kiosk, right?
Nothing for us to do. You're in good flying condition.
Okay, no problem.
Is it saying I don't have enough? Wow, I don't have enough. That's a lot of money, isn't it? Oh wait, no, it costs us 3,000. I've got 20. Okay. I want a shield generator. I want to look at the nav drives. Woo! Look at this one. Yeah. Accept my modification.
You should see some of the ships we get down in here. Like their owners thought decorating their ships with heat leech nests would be a nice touch.
Alright.
To be back on board.
Oh, let's see. Missions. Set a course. It's gonna take us to Mars.
You're entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. You're cleared to land. Enjoy your stay at Sidonia.
I guess I should use some of the levels I've gained.
Setting down, everything in the green.
What a lovely view of the Martian sky. Frankly, I'm a bit surprised to find such a delightful spot in this rather drab city.
Heat leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownouts. So, what's this going to run?
If there are no other surprises, mid-5 figures.
5 figures? 5? Fine. Do it. I'll be at the bar. Find me when it's done.
We're on it, sir.
Five figures, huh? Well, buddy, you need to watch out for those heat leeches.
Landscape.
Messed up your plastic thing.
What do you mean there's no work?
Look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
Do you now? Well, I do wish I could help you, Captain, but Dr. Walker has been missing for some time.
A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best. That's correct. We're no longer interested in Dr. Walker's services. He did leave his post, however, with a sizable debt to his name. If you were to find him and get him to pay, the Trade Authority would be most grateful for it.
Oh, I loathe the Trade Authority. Is it absolutely necessary that we have to help them? Oh, I can't believe you're helping them. What a stupid waste of time.
Wonderful. I suggest paying a visit to the Sixth Circle, what I suppose is technically a bar on the lowest level of the city. If anyone knows where Percival is, the miscreants there would. But I would urge caution. They're not a group known for their hospitality.
Red and orange, everything's red. Just far as the eye can see.
I seem to be over encumbered. So let's go ahead and... There we go.
Whoa, we can still use that.
No, it's taking up oxygen.
Found a clutch of heat leeches.
What is with all the heat leeches? I don't know what a heat leech is, but man, it sounds like there's some problems.
You look hurt. I want to head on over to the client. Dr. Flynn will get you patched up.
Particle detonation imminent.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for Devil's vets and their kin.
Detonation occurs in 5, 4.
Doc Walker? You're barking up the wrong...
You. Why don't you come here and tell me what some stray wants with Walker?
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Not every day a stray topsider wanders into my bar claiming they know people. What do you want with Dr. Walker? What? Someone give him the keys to a battle cruiser? Look, you can make up whatever crazy story you want, but you should forget about Percival.
You can spare us the performative stonewalling. We simply need a moment of his time, and you needn't hear from us ever again.
And you're someone I should trust, huh? Why?
I'm UC military, retired.